We've seen Genesis set the foundation, Exodus bring deliverance, and Leviticus call us to holiness. Now, in the book of Numbers, we travel through the wilderness, a place of testing, rebellion, and grace. This book shows us that the journey to the promised land is not just about walking, it's about trusting. The book opens with a census, numbering the tribes of Israel. Over 600,000 fighting men are counted, not including women and children. God organizes the camp around the tabernacle, with each tribe in its place. The Levites are assigned to serve in the tabernacle, and the priests are consecrated for holy service. Israel is no longer a crowd. They're becoming a nation under God. God gives more laws for purity, justice, and devotion, including the Nazirite vow, taken by people like Samson later on. And then God gives this beautiful blessing through Aaron. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and give you peace. Numbers 6:24-26. When the cloud lifted from the tabernacle, the Israelites moved. When it stayed, they remained. God was teaching them to follow his timing, not theirs. Despite God's presence and provision, the people begin to complain. They want meat. They're tired of manna. Even Miriam and Aaron speak against Moses. God sends quail and judgment. Miriam is struck with leprosy, but Moses prays for her healing. Still, hearts are growing harder. 12 men are sent to spy out the promised land. They return with giant fruit and giant fear. 10 spies say, "We can't take the land." But Joshua and Caleb say, "If God is with us, we can." The people listen to fear and rebel. They try to choose a new leader to return to Egypt. God is grieved. Because of their unbelief, he says, "No one from this generation will enter the promised land except Joshua and Caleb." They will wander for 40 years, 1 year for each day the spies were in the land. Korah leads a rebellion against Moses. The earth swallows him. The people complain about water, and Moses strikes the rock instead of speaking. He too is told he will not enter the land. Fiery serpents attack the people, but God tells Moses to lift up a bronze snake on a pole. All who look at it are healed, a foreshadowing of Jesus on the cross. After 40 years, a new generation rises. They prepare to enter the land. They defeat enemies east of the Jordan and divide the land for the tribes. And in one last twist, God even uses a pagan prophet named Balaam, who tries to curse Israel, but ends up blessing them instead. God's faithfulness cannot be blocked. The book of Numbers is a story of wanderings and warnings, but also of God's presence, protection, and patience. It shows us that rebellion delays God's promises, but obedience leads to his blessings. Even when we complain, question, or wander, God stays near, leading us by cloud and fire, discipline and mercy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for our next episode, Deuteronomy, Moses' final words and the call to obey. Stay faithful. Stay blessed.